Hello there, wrestling fans, and welcome to another episode of the internationally known Dudes at Ringside Podcast. I'm Joe Panther, the third, and man, oh man, oh man, Ringside crew, you're in for a treat. I am so excited to have this young lady on. She's having so much fun backstage, interviewing all the guests, telling the guys, what you looking up? Put your eyes up here. Kiss me once, kiss me twice. Welcome to Dudes at Ringside, sweetheart. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm very excited to be here, actually. This is really fun.
Awesome. Nice, yes, as I told you before, I have a little John Leguizamo always in my heart, in my eyes, and love the it. Pest is always going.
I love it.
Stinky dinky. Like, just get back to the topic of wrestling. Okay. So, where? We'll go to the American side, so my fans go intriguingly know, have fun, think, wonder who you are. If they don't know who you are, and that's hopefully a shame, introduce yourself.
Okay, so my name's Kymmie A Kiss. I have literally done everything in the professional wrestling world. So I have done commentary, I have done ring announcing. I'm more predominantly known as a backstage correspondent, but I've also actually wrestled and refereed. So pretty much everything there is in professional wrestling, I've done it.
Oh, wow. Wow. So how did you get this itch to join the business?
So it started when I was really young. My dad was really into wrestling when I was younger. And when I was like a kid, a lot of parents will give their kids Barbies. My dad gave me wrestling action figures. So from like a really young age, he used to sit me in one of the toy wrestling rings, give me action figures. I used to play with them. So I was always around it. Always grew up watching it, like Hulk Hogan, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, all of them. And then when I was old enough, I literally was just walking past a gym one day and it said professional wrestling training here. And I was like, wait, what? Like at the time, my brain was still very much in the mind of this is real. Everything's real. Wrestling's real. That it's a real fight. I didn't know it was fake. Well, I shouldn't say that, but you know what I mean. But I just saw it and was like, I said to my friend, I was like, do you want to try it? And she was like, why not? And then I stepped in, and then my life just completely changed, and now my life entirely revolves around wrestling.
Oh wow, awesome! I love that. I love that. I'm like, that's like one of my favorite parts of this podcast, and being part of this universe. I don't call it a like wrestling indie wrestling. I have to teach people because I know my dad is not really a wrestling fan, even though he's like the son of I'm the grandson, but he's the son of a wrestler. And I'm teaching him. The 43-year-old man is teaching his father. Even though God rest his soul, my grandfather, he may have taught my dad a little more before he had a chance to teach my dad wrestling. But you said you did some matches too. What were some like what were your first experiences within the ring before you did the backstage stuff?
Terrifying. I'm not gonna lie, it's genuinely nerve-wracking. Even now, like I'm still in training. But even now, the difference between, I think one of the biggest differences and I'm gonna sound like a dick when I say this, and I apologize, but with wrestlers, when they have a match, they'll literally they'll turn up at the venue, they'll plan their match, they'll go out there, they'll do a 15-minute match, and yeah, it's exhausting, but then it leads up to that match. They do the 15-minute match, they come backstage and they can chill. My job doing my stuff backstage, it doesn't stop. From the second I walk into that room, I have to interview every single wrestler on the card. So I'm constantly trying to grab them, like, give me a 5-second promo, give me a 10-second promo. Let's do this spot really quick. So my job doesn't stop from before the first bell rings till way after the last bell rings. I'm constantly working. So it can be very exhausting, very exhausting. I wouldn't say more exhausting than wrestling. I think having the match and stuff is genuinely, I mean, it kills me now. But I would say that it's a lot harder than people realize actually being a backstage correspondent, because people think, oh, cool, she's got a camera, she's got a mic, she says a few words, blah, blah, blah. It's not that easy, because for me, I have to remember everything. I have to remember all of their history, who they've their last match was with, what their last show was, everything like that. My brain's constantly ticking over
You
and
have
then
to
being
be the internet, aka you have to be the internet backstage with a microphone.
exactly. Literally,
And a
I'll
pretty
bring
smile
like
and
a
lipstick.
notepad. I have like this
Yeah.
massive notepad I bring depending on what promotion I'm working at. And I'm like, right, okay, so I'm going to interview this person. So this person's got, and then I've got like a list of like points to check to make sure that like when I do the introduction, I'm saying to them, well, you did this at the last show, or you won this at the last show, and this happened, and where are you going now? Like, it's a lot to remember.
Oh my gosh. And my
Yeah.
one of my favorite things is when I ask in backstage interview, like you guys questions like this. Last girl I asked this, she had a really awesome answer for it. Like wrestlers, I ask, like, do you pack the bag the day before? Because I know you guys, the girl I interviewed a few days ago,
Yeah.
she packs like they do like 3 shows in
Yeah.
one day. Do you have
Yeah.
to pack like 3 different dresses and 3 different gear so you don't look like, oh, she was wearing that leopard skirt and now
Yeah.
she's wearing the red top with it? Did the girl
Oh my
fall
God.
asleep?
She's 100% accurate. So for me, I'm very much like okay, I've worn that outfit already. So I'm going to be back on camera. This is going to go on YouTube. I don't want to wear the same outfit twice.
Mm.
So I've got so many clothes and so many variations. I'm like, okay, I've worn it in this promotion. I can wear it in this promotion, but then I can't wear it again in that promotion. So depending on what I'm doing the weekend, like sometimes I'll be lucky enough that I can come home before going back to the show the next day.
Oh yeah.
A lot of the times, like this weekend, for example, I'm back to back Saturday and Sunday. So I have a hotel. So I have to then be like, okay, I need to fully pack for both days, remember everything, pack everything, make sure it's all ready, and then obviously have my wrestling gear with me just in case I get pulled on at the last minute. So it's a lot, but I do tend to pack my bag the day before. I am quite good at that. But I am terrible at forgetting at least one thing.
Yeah. So, do you have to pack something for like your meal, or do you try not to eat so much because you know you're always on your feet, you're running around backstage,
Mm.
you have to be able not to have such a full belly, so you're not like, oh, I'm
I
like,
don't really, for me, I will tend to eat in the morning of the show and then in the evening. And then in between, I'll just like have a bit of like snacky bits, like cereal
what a
bars
cute
or
word,
stuff.
fans. Did you hear that? She said snacky bits. Like American
That's a very
wrestlers, I
common
love my
phrase here
backstage
in
interview
the
people.
UK.
I love British wrestlers. I love the accents. Like even Kiara, Shorty and Kiara make fun of me because I was like, I need to find a good British girl that has that cute little British accent. Be like, my little Joe, pint size, put him in my purse, just like flip. Like put me in a little box and ship me to England. It's over. Like,
You don't want to come here. It's not as glamorous as it looks.
the UK scene, I'm obsessed. I love all my American fans. I can see the hate now when I go to my show in October. They're all gonna be like this. I go
You're gonna be like, oh,
backstage.
what did you say about American?
You little bitch, Joe. Like Alpha Junior is the son of the Wild Samoans, and he's in the bloodline. He's gonna I'm gonna go
Oh,
backstage. Hi guys, and he's gonna be like, guys, I got this.
don't
Joe,
touch
we
me.
need to talk to you. Get your ass over here. Ah! What are you gonna hear? Is, ah! My glasses. My mom's gonna be like, I don't know him. My dad's gonna
He's
be
not
like,
with me.
fuck him up.
He's not with me. He's not
My
with me.
dad's gonna be like, fuck him up. I honestly, the British wrestling, like UK wrestling, like to me, because I'm an American wrestling fan.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever go back up and like look at these wrestlers that you interview and like watch? I know you're with them and you have to take notes. And have you noticed the scene you're in? Like it's so amazing. Like the wrestling scene now.
I think when I first got into the scene, it was nowhere near as big as it was now. Like nowhere near as big as it was. I think it finally started to take off just before COVID. And then COVID kind of did impact. I mean, it impacted everything, but COVID impacted it quite a bit. And then rather than it coming out the other side and dulling down, I think it just kind of had an effect on it where it was like these wrestlers went away, and as much as we was all isolated, we still worked really hard on our craft. And then emerging from that, we now have some of the best I'll go on record and say this. I think the UK does have some of the best wrestling promotions in the world.
Oh my
It has some
god.
of the best wrestlers in the world. I
Yeah.
also think that there's so much talent in the UK that's not showcased in the way that it should be. Like some of the wrestlers I know are so incredibly talented,
Harley
but
Hudson. She's on the big stage right now in Impact, like
exactly,
shining and brighten. She's the pinkest green girl in the wrestling, but not even green anymore.
that's what we love. We love to see it. That's that. I mean, that's everyone's most people. It's most people's ultimate goal if they get into wrestling is to go and do it in such a big stage. Like Rev Pro, a promotion here, are just about to do Wembley. Like that's huge.
Really? Rev
Yeah, they're about
Pro's
to do
going to
Wembley
Wembley. God
Arena.
damn it! Plane ticket. Got to get my passport. I'll
They
get
are
the little
doing Wembley
box and I'll
Arena.
ship it to. I'll ship my little mini pocket Joe to your house. You'd be like, "What the hell is this?" And it's a
Like,
cartoon of me like
sorry,
this. You'd be like, sorry, and you see me just jump out the box, jump on your neck. You're like, "Get off me, Joe! I warned you
a
about
little
that."
bug.
Yeah, your hamster gets jealous. He just bites me. Ow!
Probably. It's got 3 cats to contend with, so
I can babysit your cats. I like cats.
no, they don't like people.
I'm a panther. My sister's cats.
Okay, I see the loophole there. I see the loophole.
My sister cat didn't. My sister's cats didn't think they were gonna like me. And Houdini is a black fuzzy cat with the tongue hanging out sometimes, and he became like my left hand man. Like
Love
come to the house. What's up, Deanie? He's like
that. Aww. He's like, oh, cuddle
Gypsy.
time.
GT Gypsy Gigi is my sister's cat. She's a gray like
Aww.
tiger stripes with the gray cat, black and black
Cute.
stripes. She
Mm-hmm.
talks. She doesn't really talk, but she was
No, I know what you mean.
the core thing. I went to
Oh
sit on my
yeah.
seat, the long part of the couch, and Angela's like, "What are you doing?" I'm going to sit down. She's like, "Randy, she's sitting there." And I'm like, "But I'm sit on the other side." And I was like, can I?" And she was like, I was like, ugh.
She's like, you sit down, I will claw your legs.
I'll be like, sorry. She's like, you respect your sister. She'll like made it seem like respect your niece. I'm like, cat.
It's a
And I was
cat.
like,
No, you're like, my cats are my babies, so I understand your sister there.
yes, you would like my sister. She's a physically fit girl. She'd be like, "Oh, you're gonna work with my brother." She's like, "Are you coming to the United States? Oh, you should come to Iron's Theory. Here's a card. Come check us out." Angela, why are you marketing? Why are you marketing at the show?
I mean, you've got to market. That's how you get anywhere in this business.
Yeah.
Marketing. You have to promote yourself. Unfortunately, I
So
tell everyone that.
when it comes to like eating, I said you pack your foods, what are
Yeah.
some of your favorite foods to pack so you know that you could have them more than one day? Because you say you get a hotel 2 days. So what is
Hmm.
the meal that you know that won't go bad? And you're like, oh, the chicken, I should have ate it the day before, but I had to have that burger at the local diner. Like, what do you
Oh,
pack?
I'll be completely upfront and honest with you now. So the first day, like Saturday, for example, I'll tell you my exact plan because I know exactly what I'm doing. So I'll literally go to Tim Hortons on my way to the first show,
Mm,
and I'll get breakfast.
okay.
So I'll get my breakfast, and then I'll have like we have these yogurt bars here, like they're called Go Ahead. They're just like snack bars, and I'll snack on them, and then some like dried fruit. I really like dried fruit. Throughout the day, and then tomorrow evening, Saturday evening rather. I'm not gonna lie, I'll probably pick myself up at McDonald's
Mm.
because
What do you get on the McDonald's menu? Because everybody's fickle with the menu.
it's so stupid, but it genuinely depends on my mood. At the minute, over here, we've got ranch dressing. We don't have that here normally.
You're
That's not
welcome. You're welcome.
I love ranch dress. Every time I come to America, I'm always bringing home
Why
like
don't
a
you come to the
massive
States?
bowl.
Because if you come here, you know you have now us meeting and we feel like we're connecting, like you. It's like we're slowly becoming best friends. I introduced you to John Leguizamo. Now you know
Yeah,
about. Now you become a super fan.
I've got
He
to
has
watch
so many good
film.
movies. He was in
He was
Ice
in
Age, of
Moulin
course.
Rouge, wasn't he? I'm
What's that?
sure he's in Moulin Rouge, isn't he?
Yes. He played the guy with
And
the mustache because he always has a mustache randomly.
yes,
Here we go. See, it's like more like you're interviewing me now. Like, do you want to do? Here we go.
right.
After this next tie-in question, if McDonald's knew that you're an indie wrestler and they saw how awesome you're doing, and they gave you your own little menu, like only like a kid's meal, but it's only your menu, and everybody, adults, kids can get it. What would you put in that menu, like in that box or whatever, in that bag?
Oh my god, that's really difficult. So I tell you what, one thing. without a doubt, well, they'd have to be croissants because I love a croissant.
Croissant.
It's a croissant. I have to. I genuinely have to. I am obsessed. They're like my go-to snack. If I've genuinely 9 times out of 10 will have one in my bag, and we have like individually packaged ones over here. My friends joke about it because I normally end up getting squashed, so then we end up calling it a squashant.
Love it.
So yeah, got to have croissants on the menu. Chicken tenders. You can't go wrong with chicken tenders, right? It just
Dominic Mysterio would love you. He'd be like, "Yeah, girl, you tell him."
you can't go wrong with a chicken tender. I really like. It sounds really boring, but I do like chicken, rice, and peppers. That's like one of my go-to
Okay.
meals
That's
that I
not
have on a
weird.
date. I do that for work because it's just easy. You can heat it up in like 2 minutes. But
Yeah.
it's like you said, when you're on the road, it's difficult because it's going to go bad unless you keep it
Yeah.
refrigerated. So it depends on like if I'm
If the
going to
hotel
one
has a
show
refrigerator too, because sometimes they don't really have refrigerators unless you get
no.
that fancy governor's room that has the big refrigerator. They have that little. Am I right? I don't think you're allowed to even open the refrigerator in some hotels. If you
So
open, they have the tape, and if you open, you're
you
paying $50 just to get in there.
I'm going to blow your mind right now when I tell you this, but it is a luxury to find a hotel in the UK that has a fridge in the room.
That's bullshit.
I swear on my life, unless you're in London, like central London, yeah, there's more than likely a fridge in the room. But if you go outside of London, half of the time, and not even half, probably 90% of the time, there will not be a fridge in your room.
Off.
So if it honestly, it's so bad. If I enter a hotel room, there's a fridge, I'm like, oh my god, I'm
I'm
blessed.
going shopping. I'm going to the grocery store.
Honestly, I'm literally like, oh, I can actually like because I'm terrible for it. I do drink energy drinks, but I'm gonna have to find a Tesco Express in the morning to get a cold one because I can't drink it warm and there's no fridge in my room, so there's no point
You
in me
don't drink warm
drinking.
coffee? You just drink ice? You just drink an iced coffee?
No, like energy drink, coffee.
Oh,
I
okay.
can't drink. Yeah, I can't drink iced coffee. Oh, I hate ice. I love coffee, but I don't like iced
I'm
coffee.
Latin, so if it could be 90 degrees out there, girly, and I'm the one drinking hot coffee walking down the street.
Why?
I'm Puerto Rican and I lived in New York all my life. Hot
But
coffee.
that's
Need a hot cup of coffee walking down the street.
cup
I
of
have to send you
coffee.
these guys on YouTube. Hot cup of coffee. Yeah.
Cup of
So you guys,
coffee.
have you been in New York yet?
Yeah.
You never heard the people go coffee? Need a cup
Yeah,
of
no, I
coffee.
like it. The New York accent is like one of the funniest
Where the
accents.
guy's hitting on you when I could hear that you were like, I want a cup of coffee. Like you're British.
What
I can't. Kiara Shorty, you know of Shorty from
Yeah.
Coventry? She
Yeah.
used to goof on me all the time. She's like, Joe, you do our you do our British accent no justice. Like I can't do it. It's new. I can't do it right now. I'm like, my name is Kiara. Oh, Kiara. I have to do the Kiara like she's really happy that day. I'm
Oh, I love
Kiara.
when people try and do accents. I think it's fun.
I did Kiara like she's happy and she's a heel. She's like, no, I'm Kiara. Pink is up. I am Porsche Princess Kiara. Dudes at ringside. But then Shorty, you have to be like, I'm Shorty. Yeah, girl. Like that. I guess she's a thuggish character. Then Alfie, you have to be like, I am Alfie. What, Dee Dee? Don't destroy her? Good. Nice. Like, but Shorty really banged up the U.S. accent. She was like, "I gotta talk like this. Oh my god, I need to get myself a Dunkin' Donuts." And I was just now I laugh hysterically. You want to know why? I
Why?
work with them girls at my job. The high school kids. Oh my god,
Yeah.
girl. They're all I need to get a Dunkin'. Like
Oh,
we're done with our first round of like kitchen work for the
yeah.
after breakfast. I'm going to Dunkin' Donuts to get some Dunkies. I'll be back. And I'm just like,
Oh my god.
they're all.
I'd be
I
like,
don't care if they watch
stop.
this episode. They're all mean to Joe. They all treat me like I'm a little weirdo.
Oh, that's
I'm the
not nice.
pariah of the kitchen.
That's not nice. You should be nice. Everyone's supposed to be
High
nice.
school kids. Yeah. So, when you go to the venue, are you tend to go really early just to be able to get set up and your corner of the locker room to be able to change and have your area, like NBA locker room, you get your own locker and everything, or do you try to change?
No, it's very much like so for me, I'm quite lucky in the sense of, because I do the backstage interviews, I normally have my own like room where I set up like the banners, the cameras set up right there. So I'll put all my stuff in there. With the wrestlers, 9 times out of 10, we'll have just like a whole room to all of us. So we're all in there at the same time. It's no like you get this space, you get that space. It's literally first come, first serve in this, I'm going to say changing room essentially. And half the time it's not even a changing room. It's just a massive backstage room, but we're all in there at the same time. So it does definitely depend when you get there. But I have, for me, my mentality's always been kind of pay it forward type sense, where I'll get to the venue as early as I possibly can, help set up the ring, help set up the merch stand, help set up my area and the backstage stuff, because I like to help out where I can. I'm very much like a hands-on type person rather than a, oh, okay, my match is in an hour, let me leave now. I'll get there in 20 minutes, 40 minutes. And then as soon as my match is done, I leave. I don't like them type of people. I have like a really, I know a few wrestlers like it. Unless there's like a genuine reason for it.
You got booked somewhere else first, and then you had to go to. I've seen that.
Yeah.
I feel
cool.
bad for the wrestlers because there's fans that get so belligerent with wrestlers that show up late. Like, I'm a podcaster, and people are like, "What do you think about that, Joe?" And I'm like, "Think about what? Look, he just showed up, and his match is the second half." And I go, "Whoa!" And they're like, "What? What are you? Oh, what are you gonna say, Joe?" And I said, "How do you know that they weren't stuck in traffic for 3 freaking hours on the highway?" Or they could have been booked on the other side of Pennsylvania. I go in a rant. You can see me. Can you see me ranting in the seats? And they're all, and it's like the smoke coming out of my ears. My eyes are all red. My glasses are fogged. I'm like, they could have been stuck on the highway. Like me yelling at the person for 15 minutes about that because I'm like, I'm not in the business, but my grandfather was. But I feel like I can feel your energy, you guys, New York means you guys, cup of coffee, bacon, egg, and cheese, bacon, egg, and cheese, Bronson, you, sorry, New York, champions, New York Knicks, you, sorry, and that's my show, New Yorker, dun dun dun.
What was that?
New. That's if you only knew me and the girl that used to work at my job named Logan. I call her Logie, and Logan. Me and Logan had we were like walking. I'd go by, and I'll go, ew. I said, "What by?" I go, ew, and she was like, ew. I'm like, ew, and I voice text her, go, ew. She go, ew. It was like so funny. We're hilarious. I think I'm hilarious, and then behind my back, she goes, so annoying. Ew, ew.
Oh my god, ew.
She's really going, ew. But do you have any merch if the fans want to pick anything up?
So not currently. To be fair, I've been procrastinating with it. A lot of people ask me. I am in the process of setting up a big cartel store.
Ooh.
I've just not done it yet, but they'll soon. I do. I used to, and I do have them at shows. I'll have like photos of myself that I'll sign. And then on my big cartel soon there'll be t-shirts, and I'm making little kiss cards as well. A lot of people request
that's popular now with the female wrestlers. Do you find that pretty like hard? Because what if you had lipstick with purple lipstick on, and then that day you had the pink or red lipstick on? Do you have to change the card?
I mean, for me, I always wear red. So
okay.
For mine will never you'll never catch me in a pink or purple lipstick. I'll always have red. And I always have like a distinct shade of red. It's never like I don't change lipsticks. It's always the same lipstick that I wear. So for me, it'll be easy for me. But
oh geez,
I know a lot of girls that change it.
Yeah. If my fans want to follow you on social media, how can they find you?
Literally just put an @ in front of this name here.
Okay. Cool beans.
Unless it's on TikTok, and then you have to put an extra S at the end because my first account got banned.
What'd you do?
It's just myself. I don't
Uh-oh.
I don't know. I think TikTok's biased when it comes to certain things, and then closes his eyes at others.
We could talk about it afterwards. I don't want you to be like like me going on a rant, like sitting in the backstage, sitting at the ringside yelling at some vandala. I just asked you, Why are they late, Joe? Jeez, let it go. Get over it. You're like a girl. God.
Chill.
You. Joe grew
Meow.
long hair and was like his nails. You know what? I'm gonna tell you. Tu Wong Fu. I'm gonna go into like John Leguizamo as his character from Tu Wong Fu. Thanks for everything. You know what? I need to tell you something. Have you ever seen Two? That's another movie you need to watch if you haven't seen it. Tu Wong
No.
Fu. Thanks for everything.
Okay, all right. I'll add that to the
John
list.
Leguizamo plays a transvestite.
Okay, all right. I'll add it to the
But
list.
they had to do something in the movie, and they were forced to get back with something. They all had to dress like women.
Okay.
And it's so funny because John Leguizamo looks
Sorry.
like the typical 90s/80s Puerto Rican or Spanish girl. He had this big bouffant with the hair and the do-rag, and he had his nails all done,
Oh,
and he's like, "Oh my god, girlfriend, you know you're beautiful."
oh my
like,
god.
and I watched that movie and I was just like,
Okay,
I
I
was
will
like,
definitely check it
I
out.
have two aunts that sound like that. So I saw
What,
that and
like
I was
exactly
dying.
like that?
Oh my god, you know, girlfriend, my
Stop.
god. Randy, stop it. Do you wanna watch the movie and eat some pizza? Damn boy, you run so fast. You
Oh
got
my
money?
god.
No? I thought you were buying. Oh, shut up, Randy. I was gonna buy it anyway. Pepperoni? Why you smiling so much? That's weird. Just sit down, damn it. You're so
I
hyper.
couldn't handle accents like that. I'd literally just be sitting there laughing.
Yeah, you would be like dying. If you can go back in time, you'd be
I
laughing to
just
the window. You're like, Joe,
I
you're
love
right.
accents so much, honestly. As soon as someone's accent comes out, I'm straight in there like, what?
You got to come to New York. If you could, I'm saying that if you could come to Pennsylvania, if you come to this area, I live in Milford, PA. It's a small one light town, and it's
I wonder if
historic.
I
So
Pennsylvania is.
everything in my town is historic and haunted.
Is that where Hershey World is?
No, it's on that one. That one's like further east of me.
Oh, okay.
If you
Okay.
look it up, the Poconos, we have a lot of stuff here. We have an indoor water park called Wolf Lodge.
I've heard of Wolf Lodge. I've
Yes,
heard of Wolf
and
Lodge.
Kalahari too. Kalahari
I've
and
been
Wolf
to
Lodge.
Hershey World.
Hershey's cool. Hershey's cool. But again, I want to thank you so much for coming on the podcast. This was so
No
much fun,
worries.
girl.
I had a really
You're
good time.
such an awesome guest. I am Joe Panther the third,
I'm Kymmie A Kiss.
and we will catch you in the next one. Good night, everybody, and have a good day.
Bye.